patrons as opposed to your trusting ones, so quite resistant to change. They're fair, kind of at the end of the risk curve, not likely to try out too many new things. So their main motivations are intellectual. They love learning about things. They are often people who think that the olden days were the good old days. So this idea of the past informing the present and so on. And they also, nostalgia really is an emotional driver as well, but they like places where they can feel and sense what it was like to live in another era. And so traditional art forms often give them that. Art's sort of in the middle of their priorities, so it's important for them, but it's not the be-all and end-all. And I think we've talked a lot in the last couple of days about the kind of worthiness and importance of art. And I think that we have to be very, very cautious, as Lisa said, if we think that these kind of outcomes can only be delivered by art, because there are a huge number of people who are quite happy without ever engaging with us. And I think we sometimes rather vainly believe that their lives are somehow less valuable than their own because they don't come to our theatre or whatever. They're happy. We may be able to deliver to those motivations and needs better than some of the things that they do now. We're not always very good at convincing them and telling them that we can. But let's hear from a couple of these people.
Opera, ballet, classical music, Spoleto Festival, have you heard of that? And Stratford-on-Avon, Shakespeare. I love all that stuff. I will go to all of it, any of it. I mean, whenever I have the chance, I go.
I think the appeal of museums is that they're a real treasure trove, and a good museum exhibition will pull out stuff and show you stuff that you haven't seen before in a different context and make you think about things in a different way. Because I think, the present is informed by the past, and I think you can learn a lot from why people did things in the past, and the reasons that we are where we are today. It's usually because of something that's happened in the past.
Stimulation, inspiration, fun, conversation. They tweak your brain. It makes you look at things different, a new perspective. Get out of your own little mold or rut or whatever you're in. Because artists are always challenging themselves, so looking at the world the way that they're posing it is fascinating.
You come out away from it feeling like you've done something really productive with your time and something really positive, and you can draw on it and think about it and learn things from it, and ahead in time forever, really.